Your smartphone is more than just a device, it's the center of your digital life. It holds your memories and photos, your conversations and messages, your finances and banking apps, and your work in emails and documents. For many of us, it's the first thing we check in the morning and the last thing we see at night. It's your camera, your map, your wallet, and your connection to the world, all in one small package. When you travel internationally, your phone becomes even more important. It's your boarding pass, your translator, your emergency contact, and your lifeline if you get lost. But it's also something border agents can legally search, especially in countries like the US, Canada, and Australia. These searches can happen with little warning, and you may be required to unlock your device or hand it over for inspection. In recent years, these searches have been on the rise. Border agents are trained to see your phone not just as a personal diary, but as a potential source of intelligence. They may look for evidence of your travel history, your contacts, your social media activity, or even your work files. What you see as private, they may see as relevant to national security or law enforcement. At international borders, the privacy protections you're used to at home are much weaker. Agents don't need a warrant to search your phone, and you may have fewer rights to refuse. This means your personal and professional information could be exposed, even if you've done nothing wrong. Don't assume your data is safe just because it's password protected. Some agents may ask you to unlock your phone, and refusing could lead to delays, questioning, or even denial of entry. Encryption and strong passwords help, but they're not foolproof at the border. Every traveler, whether you're a student, a business person, a journalist, or just on vacation, should be prepared for the possibility of a device search. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're going, your phone can be targeted simply because you're crossing a border. Preparing your phone is now as important as checking your passport or buying travel insurance. Just as you wouldn't travel without the right documents, you shouldn't travel without thinking about your digital security. A few simple steps before you leave can make a big difference if your device is ever searched. This guide will walk you through practical steps to secure your data, minimize your risks, and handle a search with confidence. We'll cover what to do before you travel, how to respond if you're asked to unlock your phone, and what your rights are in different countries. Remember, the rules at borders are different from what you're used to. Each country has its own laws and procedures, and it's your responsibility to know them before you go. Being informed is your first line of defense. Your digital footprint matters, no matter who you are or why you're traveling. The information on your phone can affect your privacy, your safety, and even your ability to enter a country. Even if the odds of a search seem low, the consequences can be high. A single inspection could expose sensitive information, compromise your work, or create unexpected problems on your trip. With the right preparation, you can travel smarter and safer. You'll have peace of mind knowing you've taken steps to protect yourself and your data. Your phone is a target at the border. Make it a hard one. Use strong security features, limit the data you carry, and know your options if you're asked to unlock your device. Protecting your privacy starts before you pack your bags. Let's dive in and make sure you're ready for your next journey. Your rights during a phone search at the US border depend on your citizenship. Whether you're a US citizen or a foreign national, the experience can be vastly different. US citizens can't be denied entry, but refusing a search can mean device seizure or long delays. While you have the right to enter, the process can become cumbersome and time-consuming if you choose to withhold your device. Non-citizens, including visa holders, can be denied entry if they refuse a search, sometimes losing their visa on the spot. This can be a devastating outcome, especially for those who have traveled long distances or have important commitments in the US. For non-citizens, compliance is usually the only option to avoid being sent home. The stakes are high, and the fear of being denied entry often forces travelers to comply, even if they feel their privacy is being invaded. The government's broad border search powers are rooted in national security concerns. These powers are designed to protect the country, but they also grant significant authority to border agents. Privacy groups challenge these searches, but agents still have wide authority. Despite ongoing legal battles and public outcry, the current laws heavily favor security over privacy at the border. US citizens must weigh privacy against inconvenience. Non-citizens face much higher stakes. The decision to comply or resist can have far-reaching consequences, especially for those who are not citizens. Always carry contact info for an immigration attorney, especially if you're not a citizen. Having legal support can make a significant difference if you encounter issues at the border. Know your options before you reach the border. Researching and understanding the rules can help you make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary complications. If you refuse, be prepared for consequences, seizure, delays, or denied entry. The repercussions can be severe, and it's crucial to be mentally and practically prepared for any outcome. Understanding your status is key to making the right decision. Whether you're a citizen or a visitor, knowing your rights and the potential consequences can guide your actions. The law is clear. At the border, privacy takes a back seat to security. This reality underscores the importance of being prepared and knowing what to expect. Prepare accordingly, and don't get caught off guard. Ensuring that your documents are in order and that you understand the rules can help you navigate the border process more smoothly. Let's look at what actually happens during a search. Understanding the process can demystify the experience and help you feel more in control. When you cross a border, your phone may be subject to a search by customs or border agents. These searches generally fall into two categories: basic and advanced. Understanding the difference between them is essential for every traveler, as the experience and level of intrusion can vary significantly. A basic search is the most common type. In this scenario, an agent may simply ask you to unlock your phone and hand it over. They'll look through your apps, messages, call logs, photos, and other visible content, often right in front of you. This process can feel invasive, but it's usually quick and doesn't involve any special equipment. Basic searches can happen to anyone, regardless of your background or travel history. Sometimes, you might be selected at random, while other times, it could be due to something as simple as your travel pattern or a routine check. An advanced search, on the other hand, is much more thorough and intrusive. In these cases, your phone is connected to a specialized device that can copy all of its data, including files you thought were deleted, hidden, or protected. This process can take much longer and is often done away from your view. Advanced searches are supposed to require a higher level of suspicion, but the rules about what triggers them are often unclear and can vary by country or even by individual agent. If your phone is taken for an advanced search, you may be separated from it for several hours, sometimes even longer. This can be stressful, especially if you rely on your device for travel plans or communication. During this time, agents can extract, copy, and store your data for later analysis. This means your personal information could be reviewed long after you've left the border. Even if you've deleted files or messages, advanced forensic tools can often recover them. Nothing on your device is truly gone unless it's been securely wiped. That's why it's so important to know what to expect and take steps to prepare your device before you travel. Being proactive can help protect your privacy and reduce your risk. The less sensitive or personal data you carry on your phone, the less you have to worry about if it's searched. Consider removing unnecessary apps, files, and accounts before your trip. In the next section, we'll walk you through practical steps to prepare your phone and safeguard your information before you head to the airport or border crossing. Before you pack, run a digital security check on your devices. The best protection: don't carry sensitive data on your phone at all. High-risk travelers, journalists, activists, lawyers should consider a burner phone with only essential apps. Even casual travelers can be searched, so basic precautions matter for everyone. Keep your main phone at home if possible. Use a clean device for travel. Always update your phone's operating system for the latest security patches. Tell a trusted contact your travel plans and what to do if you don't check in. Non-citizens, write down your lawyer's number on paper, not just in your phone. These simple steps can make a big difference at the border. Now let's back up and clean your device. Back up your phone to the cloud or an external drive before you travel. Once backed up, delete sensitive files, photos, and messages from your device. Empty your trash and recently deleted folders. For maximum security, do a factory reset and reinstall only essential travel apps. This turns your phone into a simple travel tool, not a data goldmine. When you return, restore your backup at home. It's a small effort for major peace of mind. Next, let's lock down your apps and accounts. Log out of all apps, social media, email, cloud storage, before crossing a border. Delete especially sensitive apps like banking or secure messaging. Reinstall them after you arrive. Make a list of deleted apps so you can restore them later. Enable disappearing messages in apps like Signal, and consider leaving sensitive group chats. Some travelers disguise app icons for extra privacy. Clear your browser history, cookies, and cache. Each step reduces what agents can see in a quick search. The less data on your phone, the safer you are. Take these steps before every international trip. Now let's talk about how you lock your phone. How you lock your phone matters. Biometrics versus passcodes. Agents can legally force you to unlock your phone with your face or fingerprint. Biometrics are seen as physical evidence, not protected by the Fifth Amendment. Passcodes, however, are protected. You can't be compelled to reveal them. For border crossings, disable Face ID and fingerprint unlock. Use a strong, complex passcode instead. This simple change makes it much harder for agents to access your device on the spot. Refusing to give your passcode may mean your phone is seized, but it protects your data. Don't use easy-to-guess codes. Make it long and unique. This is one of the most effective privacy steps you can take. Shift the power dynamic in your favor. Now, what if your device is seized anyway? If your device is seized, stay calm and polite. Arguing won't help. Ask why your device is being taken and which agency is involved. Request a receipt, CBP Form 6051D, with details about your device and the agent. Get the agent's name, badge number, and the case number. Ask how long your device will be held and the process for getting it back. Keep all documentation safe. If you're worried about your data, use remote wipe features as a last resort. Follow up with CBP using your receipt and case info. Devices can be held for weeks. Documentation is your best tool. Stay professional and protect your rights. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts. Digital security is essential for modern travelers. Protecting your phone isn't about hiding. It's about safeguarding your privacy. Minimize the data you carry. Back up and wipe your device before travel. Know your rights, especially the difference between biometrics and passcodes. Small steps, like disabling Face ID and using a strong passcode, make a big difference. Stay informed, stay prepared, and travel with confidence. Take an hour to secure your phone before your next trip. Enjoy your journey, knowing your digital life is protected.